show you. This is Tropicana Field. The roof, a big portion of it has ripped off. We're looking inside Tropicana Field. We are seeing extreme damage to there was a report we saw online earlier of a fire, and we were waiting to confirm that, and now we just made it up to the 5th floor of the hotel we are in, and it's hard to believe what we're looking at.
Eric, all those
and remember,
linemen
inside Tropicana Field,
all those linemen are in the
there were thousands
top.
of cots. It is a staging area for the National Guard and the linemen who are tasked with putting the power back on once this storm is over. So the cots are inside. That's where we saw the picture of them. But now we're looking at one of the iconic landmarks in the Tampa St. Petersburg area with the roof partially destroyed. This is the power of Hurricane Milton as it makes its way through downtown St. Petersburg. Unbelievable. Guys, you seeing these pictures?
Eric, we are. And, the first thing we thought of, I will tell you, we had a woman, Diane, who works in the newsroom, came back and talked to me a couple hours ago and said just that. Said, Dennis, is it a possibility? We have all those linemen, all those people in the trop, in their cots, and what if it collapses? We literally just had this conversation. And so are you seeing fire rescue? Are you seeing, oh, he can't hear. Okay. All right. Well, obviously we're immediately going to check in with fire rescue. Okay, Eric, you're back. So Eric, are you seeing fire rescue?
Yeah. I don't see, let me see if I can get another vantage point to see if there are any emergency vehicles around. I don't see the flashing lights around Tropicana Field at all at this point. I'm blocked by trees. So let's see, we're looking at the northwest corner of Tropicana Field, basically. And obviously we've felt some major gusts, but looking at that, what we're seeing now, it's just hard to believe after all the storms and everything that have come through this area. Obviously, this is the one that has taken down part of the roof.
I guess our initial thought is this a superficial thing? Is this, the fabric, if you will, as opposed to the actual structure?
Right. Yeah, I still see the beams, for sure. I see the beams still in place. It is the fabric, which obviously, can be replaced. Mm-hmm. And it's not the whole thing. You wonder, the more the wind gets inside, if we'll see other parts of it blow off. I'm looking into Tropicana Field now and seeing other parts of it just blowing in the wind and waves to the other parts of the fabric. So you wonder just how much more the rest of this roof can take. But from everything I can tell, I still see the beams in place.
But at this point, you're not seeing any fire rescues. So, you have to wonder if maybe they can't get there, or... there's no, I can see the streets below. I don't see any kind of flooding or anything, but I haven't heard a siren. I haven't heard any sign of emergency vehicles, and I do not see any flashing lights around Tropicana Field right now. We've heard that they've suspended all operations, but you wonder if there might be exceptions to that. And if there was ever an exception to it, it would clearly be this. So, again, we're Eric Waxler. If you're just tuning in, our reporter Eric Waxler is live in St. Pete, where obviously what has just happened is the fabric covering Tropicana Field has been shredded. He's not seeing any structural damage from your vantage point. Do you think you are close enough that you'd be able to actually see that?
Yeah, I have a good look at the base of the stadium, and I do not see any kind of structural damage as we feel these gusts coming. It is just the fabric. And, as far as